Hello there, Sarah from 17 once again, bringing you the third section of Chapter 7 in my Castlevania Night Difficulty video walkthrough. And this level is entitled the Chromatic Observatory. And this is a weird one, because the basic premise of the level is this telescope mechanism, or whatever the hell it is, where light shines down into it, you put different coloured lenses on it. The lenses combine, change colour and open a different doorway, and each doorway leads to either a puzzle or a fight or a combination of both. And this one here, what you've got to do is when you stand on the edge, you've got to hold I think it's the left trigger to do the charge move when you're in the red power, and then you just flick the analog to the direction you want to slide. And you have to do it quickly, so flick it to the left. As soon as you hit the left, flick it up, flick it right, flick it down, and you do a full square and you will finish the puzzle. But unfortunately, a couple of vampires spawn and make it a little bit difficult unless you're very quick. And I fucked it up, as you just saw. So, kill the vampires however you want to do it. You'll notice I did the Shoryuken then. I got completely screwed because the guy was immortal for whatever reason and it didn't knock him up. I don't have any holy water either to make this fight easier, but luckily enough the Shoryuken works for me there. One of the vampires is stunned, so it's just a case of just be careful, really. Fight them as you've been fighting them, keep your distance, you know, hit and run, charge your Shoryuken. As soon as you see them glowing, start and grab them. Use the fairies if you want to distract them if you're having a bit of trouble, but just be patient, just get your Castlevania on, do your thing. And then once you've killed enough, make your way down and do the puzzle before any more spawn. So here you go. Charge on this plate. One just spawned then. Boost left, up. You can do it straight after. You don't have to keep waiting for it like I'm doing. I don't know why I'm doing that. You see, look, I fucked it up again because I've completely forgot that you can just do it quickly. So I have to fight more. This is my bad completely, this. When you do it, run straight into the room. Do a full square, do your puzzle, ignore the vampires, get out as quickly as you can. But unfortunately, excuse me, it had been a while since I'd played, so I fucked up. But I know that there's that essence there so that you can charge it up. So run all the way back there if you want to keep spamming it, if you're low on life, or if you want to kill enemies a lot quicker. There you go. So now there's 4 of them, and if you can get them all close together, you can knock them up. It's just a case of my Shoryuken's already failed like 3 times, so I'm probably not using it. And there was a holy water I've picked up, so that stuns 2 of them and enables me to kill 1, and I know the other one's going to be weak. And one of them's dropped a holy water, so I should really roll into that and toss it against these other 2 to finish them off quickly. But I do it the old-fashioned way with the whip, or the cross, or whatever you want to fucking call it, semantics. And there you go. Last vampire's down, and now hopefully I'm going to do the puzzle as it's intended. Nice and swift. 1 left, up. There you go, right, down. Do that straight away, you'll have no problem with this area. And it won't take you 4 minutes like it just took me. And that's the reason why this video is 17 minutes long, because I'd completely forgot this section of the game. So it was one of those where I had to keep prompting the memory. But when you come inside here, the door's going to shut when you pick that up, and swordmasters are going to spawn. And I think there's 2 of them, so you need to knock this guy up as quick as possible. So charge your Shoryuken, hit him up, smack his tits off, pray that he dies before the next one spawns, because if you're going up against 2 of them, they can be a pain in the ass. He's blocking, watch out for his block. As soon as you see him glow, grab him, it'll kill him, and then the other ones will spawn. Oh no? Oh, you only fight 1 in that area, sorry. It's the next few ones are more difficult. So, now you've done that and you've picked up the green plate, you can run back into the central area where the telescope is, and you can drop an extra lens on it. And I think the final lens that you need to, well, the final colour you need to make to skip this level is orange. It's not orange, it's purple, sorry. So, if you manage to go to the rooms where you can get the combination of purple the quickest, then I would definitely say do it. But I just kind of just wing it. I go to whatever room's open and pick up whatever they've got. And for what it's worth, I fight a lot more than I probably need to, because I fight a bunch of the armors Like those two, the armors in this room will come alive later on. But I think you can completely skip it if you do this level quicker. If you get the coloured lenses that would help you make purple. So more vampires. They're not too challenging though. If you've got your holy water left over, use them. If you're not doing what I'm doing, which is I'm intentionally not using my abilities when it comes to the light energy and the dark energy. But if you're not, make sure you're always in dark energy, always dealing maximum damage against these guys. If you run out, run back to the observatory and just power yourself up there. It's that simple. Just keep attacking. Just do what's best for you. And as soon as you see them glow, execute them. And you'll notice by the pattern of the floor that it's another one of the charge up while you're in dark energy and boost around the square. And now I know what I'm actually doing. I should do it a little bit quicker. So there's where you start. Then you go up to the left, to the right, downwards, down and left. And there you go, another puzzle done. Another plate opened up. And a fight that's going to happen. So get yourself prepared for it, because it's probably going to be two of the Swordmasters, excuse me. Got pretty much every fucking bodily function happening during these commentaries. Not a good thing. Yawning, coughing, sneezing, burping. I'm a right bum. But there it goes, the door seals, Swordmaster spawns, knock him up. Start smacking him about. And hopefully take him out before anything else spawns. He's dashed away. When he dashes, he usually does that. If you can see him dash, he's going to follow it up with a thrust. And if you can sync block it, it'll do massive damage. Now his buddy's here. I know he's going to dash. He sync block him, attack him. He dashed then, but he didn't thrust. That's the normal swing, which I managed to block. And he shouldn't take too much now, surely. He's blocking again. There we go. Time to finish him off. And there you go. Now I've got the blue plate. Bang the blue plate on. I just don't understand why you have to crank that wheel to use the telescope. It seems so pointless and trivial. But there's green now. There's yellow again. What the fuck am I doing? Am I going to turn the blue on? Turn the blue on. There's white. And I think the white door... Oh, there's a Cion. Yeah, if you get Cion like I just did, that's going to set off these knights. So be careful with that colour. Try to avoid what I've just done, because you won't have to fight these dudes if you avoid it. Only problem with me is I'm just trying to do whatever I can to open that door ahead, and I end up fucking setting all sorts of madness off. So the armoured guys are the exact same as the ones you fought before. I think there's two of them at this moment in time. The camera won't tell me, but just focus on the one you can see, kill him as quickly as possible. It's not too bad. If you're going for experience, you want all the fights you can get, so this is not a bad outcome. But I was trying to do it as quick as possible, and I ended up doing it pretty slow, so this is probably not the most efficient way to conquer this level, but it is definitely one way to do it. The camera zoomed out again to show that he's dying. He's dropped a bunch of crystals, so if you've got a crystal, use it, because you never know, they might drop it. The problem with the crystal drop is it's a rare drop, so sometimes they'll just not drop anything, and you'll have wasted your crystal for no reason. So you've got to be careful of stuff like that. There's nothing worse than rare drops. Anybody that's played a game that's, very loot heavy will know all about the bullshit of dropping items. But I've opened up the white. That fountain there, or that font, or whatever they call them on this game, I think it refills itself when you go into the rooms and you come back in, so it's one of those that you can probably milk. I haven't double checked it because I don't take too much damage on this level, even though it is a long one. This one is as a platforming room with the looks, so get your jump on. Just bear in mind all the stuff that you've learnt so far. And these balance beam bits really annoy me. It just seems so pointless, especially when it does the whole... I mean, look at that. I'm on the fucking edge there. I could literally take one step forward and I'd have no problem, but instead, I have to fuck about holding a button. It's just so futile. Crazy. Once again, more bullshit, balancing nonsense. But there's the next door we have to open, with the next lens in it, and probably a Swordmaster fight. And apparently I don't have a key that activates this mechanism. So it's back to the balancing beams, which is never an entertaining section. But seeing as how this is a bit of a dead moment and there's not really much to talk about because this game is, I don't know, man, it's just... What do you say about a game that you didn't enjoy great aside from negative things? And I don't really want to be the guy that just spends every video shitting on it, because there are some qualities to be had and there's probably a lot of people that really enjoy it. So instead I'm probably going to talk about my Brink strategy for the moment. I've currently played, you know, I'm level... What level am I? Level 15 on Brink at the moment. There's only 20 levels. I've beat both the campaigns. I've only beat them on like normal and easy with a friend, because the game is like a multiplayer game. It's crazy. It's set up like a multiplayer game, so you almost feel as if you're playing one, but you're not. And you need to get out of that mentality quickly, because when you put it on hard, their guns do more damage to you, you die a lot faster, and because it plays like a multiplayer game, it almost feels like it should be even, and it's not. And you'll run out and you'll just get headshotted by one bullet, and it's really frustrating. And I've tried hard on my own, and I did about 3 levels, and then I got to one where I had to escort someone, and it just wasn't happening. It was just really not happening. It was just fucking bullshit how not happening it was. And then I got a buddy in, because my usual group of friends that I play with, a bunch of them just are out doing their own thing, so they've not been on yet. But I was playing with one buddy, and we got pretty much the same. We did the levels I managed to do, and then we got to one where we had to escort a guy, and the AI that's on your team just doesn't fucking help. They really don't. They only do the objective like at the last minute of the time limit, and these matches can last 20 minutes. So it was just me and my buddy running forward, trying to do the objective and gain insta-down every time. Then sitting on his ass, waiting for a medic that never fucking comes, and when he does come, he gets downed. And respawning all the way back at the respawn point, and having to run. And it was just crazy. It was just... I've never died so much and felt so cheated in a game in a while. And there's like no strategy to it, because the bots... bastards, they really are. For instance, you had to take this guy to a door, you had to escort him, and it just wasn't happening. It just clearly wasn't happening. And when we finally managed to get the bots away from him so we could revive him and make him walk forward, he walked into the next area, and 2 bot engineers had built like level 3 turrets on either side of the door, and they instantly murdered us all. And then they stayed right where they were, laying mines, and it was fucking ridiculous. Really hard, but I'm hopefully going to start recording it today when my friends get online, but I'll keep you in the loop on Twitter or something like that at the progress to it, because I'm probably going to be uploading it even if this isn't fully uploaded, because it takes precedence over this game, because this game isn't very popular. But this match, what am I on about? This fight here against these toys is very challenging. These 3 guys have a lot of range, they've got a lot of power, and they've got a lot of life. And right there, when they do the little back and forth rock, they're gonna jump. When they land, they'll release a shockwave. You need to jump or it'll hurt you. When they're at any kind of distance, the spikes that are on the strings above them, they're like, you know, the thread with the needles, they'll attack you with those. It's very quick and hard to see, and it damages you. Excuse me. And when they're close, they'll do a fast swing, and it's either unblockable or it's blockable. The only telltale sign is the glow. And the problem with this fight is because they take such a beating and there's so many of them, it lasts long and it's easy to make mistakes. So my strategy for it is to hit and run. Dodge away, hit and run, dodge away, hit and run, and if you get an opportunity to sync block, make sure you do it, because the sync block does considerably more damage than your normal attacks. So just keep on, you know, just gain as much distance from the full group as you can and focus on one. If you can kill one, it becomes significantly easier, so on and so forth. The only problem is, as you get towards the end of the fight, they start releasing the black tar that the Black Knight released, and if you get stuck by that, it's pretty much game over, because they'll just come and punch you, and if they do the unblockable move, it'll take off two-thirds of your life, and there's nothing you can do. As soon as you see them glow, make sure you do the quick time event, because he undoes the stitches and he kills them. As I've mentioned in previous videos though, use your powers, you know. Dark energy makes you so much more powerful, you'll probably rape these guys, and if you start losing life, just keep building your essence, keep using, you know, your light magic to heal yourself, and you shouldn't have too much trouble. I died a couple times on this fight, because this is probably one of the more legitimately challenging rooms on the game. As soon as you see the glow though, focus on them, finish them off. And then when it's just one-on-one, this is the guy that'll start releasing the black tar. So watch out for that, but when you're one-on-one, it's easy to watch them, they're easy to evade, and then you can just finish them off and then finish the level. And take another step closer to, you know, that Lord of Shadow. So that's his unblockable move, and as you'll note, he rears back and it's very fast. There's the sludge pile. You can use your impact moves. The heavy attack will work. The guillotine first attack will work. Also, if you use the gauntlet to punch the floor, it will kill those pools of tar. But I generally ignore them, keep as far away from them as I can, and just focus on the enemy. And now that he's glowing, this fight is over. So finish off unstitching him, and I think that's the end of the level. Even though there's 13 seconds left on this video, but that's probably just because it's taking so long to kill him. So as per usual guys, I hope you're enjoying the guide. I hope it's helping if you need help with it, and I'll see you in the next video, so you take care now.